Hey everyone, thanks for watching the history of plant Harllee Branch. Before we get started, I want to remind you that I have 3 other videos about the plant. The first video will be the implosion of the smokestack. You don't want to miss that. The second video will be the dismantling of the factory itself. I filmed the exterior every 5 days or so for several months, so you can have a play-by-play of what it looked like as they disassembled this behemoth. The third video will be describing how a coal factory actually works. You might be interested in it as I was. Now without further ado, the key is headed your way, and my other channel, Left Behind, Abandoned, Not Forgotten, starts right now. Now let's start with the interesting facts. Gotta have those first. The smokestack is just over 1,000 feet and is one of the tallest in the world. Now the tallest chimney in the world is in Kazakhstan. It's called the GRES, that's GRES 2 power station, and it's at 1,377 feet. Now to compare these two stacks, we want to look at the World Trade Center. The Twin Towers were actually 1,368 feet. Georgia Power created Lake Sinclair in 1953 when the waters of the Oconee River were dammed. At the time, Harllee Branch was the 5th president of the Georgia Power Company. Thus, his name was given to the coal-fired plant that would be commissioned in 1961 and opened in 1965. The smokestack, the largest one, was built in 1978. Plant Branch, as some called it, would use the waters of Sinclair as steam to turn massive turbines, thus creating electricity. Remember, you can click the link in the corner to see how a coal-fired plant works. It's really interesting, and it's a short video. Lake Sinclair is roughly 15,000 acres of water area and 417 miles of shoreline that provides leisure boating and fishing as well as electricity by Plant Harllee. Most of the lake is in Putnam County, but also sits in Hancock and Baldwin as well. Finally, why did I decide to make this video? Well, my father took me to Sinclair quite a bit as a boy, and even now I find myself boating and swimming in the lake every chance I get. The smokestack has always been a staple in my life. I would gaze at it unknowingly as my parents drove us up to the lake every weekend in the summers. My father taught me boating safety in my teens, and I remember always using the stack as a lighthouse. I also remember seeing smaller stacks beside the tall one. They were removed, I think, in the early 2000s, if my memory serves. I want to thank Bert Favors, all the people that normally watch our channel, and the newcomers for watching this brief history on Plant Harllee Branch. Send this video to someone else that wants to admire and remember this historical landmark.